Anybody want to make the tackle here? Velasco's beat Del Horno. Velasco tries to cross, but Del Horno loses the ball. Del Horno lost the ball. What are you doing, Del Horno? You had one job to clear it. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 20 of Project Pompey. We are focusing on the UEFA Cup today against Real Sociedad, but I'll show you the league table to start with. Since you last left us, we are in 5th place in the league, 2 points behind Chelsea and about 6 points off Spurs. So we have really dropped off the pace when it comes to the top 4, but we are still in a shout. I mean, Newcastle's still got a game to play and they could go on 47 points as well. So we're only about 2 points off a Champions League place, but we're 5 points clear of Man City in 7th. So UEFA Cup football for next season is a strong possibility. But we've got that small bit of hope that we could have Champions League football next season. So since you last left us, we kind of beat who we expected to beat and lost who we expected to lose against. After the Villa and the Tottenham game, we did bounce back with a 3-0 win against First Division Sheffield United in the FA Cup. Bruno Giroud, Messi and Nolan grabbing the goals. We lost 3-1 to Newcastle. They kind of stuffed us, to be honest. We were never really in the game. They did stuff us 3-1. United stuffed us 3-0. Nothing to see here. They were 3-0 up before half-time. We beat Charlton 2-1. Those of Kovac and Yakubu grabbing the goals there. We had Palace in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We beat them 2-1 with Dawson and Pedersen grabbing the goals. We lost to Arsenal at Highbury 3-1. Again, they were 3-0 up before half-time, to be expected. We did beat West Brom, though, 2-0, with Dimitrov grabbing 2 goals. And our latest game's a 4-1 away win at Middlesbrough. Yaya Toure scores 2, Dimitrov scores 1, and Yakubu grabbed the 4th. So, to be expected as far as results go. But that it has left us in 5th place in the league. But we are going to be focusing on the 2 UEFA Cup games today against Real Sociedad away and at home. So fingers crossed we can make the last 16 of the UEFA Cup. So if we look at Real Sociedad as a team, they're not too bad. They've got, who's their best player? Nihat Kavecki. Don't recognise him, but he is a winger. He can play up front. He's got really good stats for a striker. So he's going to be the man that we've really got to look out for. They've got Andrei Voronin, a former Liverpool player. Although in this timeline, he hasn't joined Liverpool yet. Or will he? We may never know. But Voronin in for Real Sociedad. Who else do we recognise? Luis Alberto Sandar Westerveld. A 31-year-old former Liverpool goalkeeper, Sandar Westerveld. In goal for Real Sociedad. Blast from the past there. Who else? Philip Degan. Again, another Liverpool player in another timeline. Brend Hageland's in there. Shaka Hislop is at Real Sociedad. So, former Portsmouth player. He was our first choice until Petr Cech came in. So he's gone out to Spain to pretty much sit on the bench from the looks of it. So they're a pretty decent team. And we've got to watch out for them if we are going to progress. So we are outside of the January transfer window, though not much going on, barring one major signing. Philippe Lahm comes in to play right back. He was on the transfer list at Bayern Munich, so I was very surprised that we even had the chance to sign him, and he's a pretty solid right back. 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. We only got him in for £8 million. Absolute bargain. 22 years old, Philippe Lahm for Portsmouth. He already looks like a beast of a right back. He is better than Varela, so he will be our first choice right back going forward. So we did keep on hold of our players, but a few players have kicked up a fuss, as to be expected. Matty Taylor, United bid for him, but I told him, nah, you're not leaving. I think they bid some stupid, 15 mil. I want at least 30 million for Matty Taylor. Todorov out the UEFA Cup squad. He's never going to get in the team anyway. Petr Cech, he's disappointed not to be able to join Monaco. But I have somehow promised him that we will qualify for Champions League. So if we don't qualify for Champions League, we could lose Petr Cech next season. It'll be very much a struggle to keep hold of him, but he's unhappy. And Varela, when we got Lahm in, he kicked up a massive fuss, and I told him, mate, you're a backup player, and he spat his dummy out. So we rejected all the bids because he is a backup. We do actually need him to be a backup right back. So those are the unhappy players as we go into the UEFA Cup game. So this is the lineup for the UEFA Cup game. We've got Cech in goal, Del Horno as Matty Taylor is injured, Juan Stefanovic and Lahm, Yaya Toure, Amdi Faye and De Groot in the middle as Kevin Nolan's also picked up an injury. Should be back by the next game, hopefully. Van Persie, Yakubu and Lionel Messi up front. So it is the UEFA Cup. It is Real Sociedad against Portsmouth. Both games showing today. We do start away from home. So if we can grab some away goals today, I'll be very happy. I'm going to give an assertive, I want you to pick up where you left off last time. And I have faith in you to make the difference. So we go out there. We go out to Spain to play Real Sociedad. It is the away leg. If we can grab some away goals, it could make all the difference. Leg one coming up. 5 minutes in, we got a throw in to Real Sociedad. Velasco, they are in their own half. But they're coming up. Yaya Toure, I thought he made the tackle, but they've got the ball back. And who's on the ball? De Pedro to Voronin. Anybody want to make the tackle here? Velasco, he's beat Del Horno. Velasco tries to cross, but Del Horno loses the ball. It's 1-0 to Real Sociedad. Del Horno lost the ball. What are you doing, Del Horno? You had one job to clear it. And we should have done better there, but he lost his man. But he managed to win the ball. He took a touch, and he managed to get the goal. It's a big mistake from our left back. Only 6 minutes in. And we find ourselves 1-0 down already. Corner, 17 minutes in. De Pedro. It's all Real Sociedad at the moment. De Pedro again crosses it. Velasco. Oh, it's a save. Voronin. It's 2-0. I thought it was Velasco, but it was Voronin the whole time. And it's 2-0 to Real Sociedad. And they are absolutely hammering us. They've had 7 shots on target already in 17 minutes. And De Pedro picks it up. He crosses. I thought Velasco, but it was Voronin. Cech makes the save. And he gets it back in for 2-0. We need to find an away goal if we're going to find any way back into this tie. Throw in, 33 minutes, Del Horno. Can he make up for his mistake? Yakubu tries to cross. Del Horno does. But De Groot's going to pick that up outside the area. Finds Philippe Lahm, his first game on camera. Yakubu's there. And we do make it 2-1. I was trying to spit my words out. Philippe Lahm, his first game on camera, sets up a goal for Yakubu. And we are back in this game. 2-1. We've grabbed an away goal. And that could be very important when we go back to Fratton Park. Lahm squares it for Yakubu. Slots it in. Westerveld does get a hand on it. But we have managed to get back into this game at 2-1. As we do start at the back from a goal kick. I have gone cautious because Sociedad are all over us at the moment. But Yakubu's in the box. It's 2-2. 2-2. And 2 goals from Yakubu in a space of 2 minutes. And we were drowning without the hope. And now we find ourselves not only back in this tie, but with 2 away goals. Del Horno with a cross. He's made up for his mistake to give the assist. And Yakubu's doubled up to make it 2-0. Well, 2-2, but 2 goals for him. It's all Portsmouth again. We've had 2 shots on target, scored 2 goals. Del Horno on the ball again. We're going to copy the same move again. We have. It's 3-2. We've scored 3 goals in a space of 2 minutes. And Del Horno and Yakubu have just done the exact same move again on that left-hand side. Start from the goal kick. Del Horno waits for Yakubu to make the run. Lobs it over the top. He picks it up and Yakubu buries it in the corner. And we are now 3-2 up after we looked like we were drowning without a hope. And we're going to go up to half-time. And Sociedad must be absolutely fuming that we've done that. Absolutely fuming. Feed the yak and he will score 3 goals in 3 minutes. I'm going to give it assertive. Don't let the performance levels drop. But I will tell Yakubu that I'm very happy. Although he does seem confused. But let's hope I haven't messed that up. But tactics, Philippe Lahm's picked up a knock. The problem is I've only got Zivkovic to play right back. So we'll give him 10 minutes on the pitch just to see if he can make the difference. But yeah, 3-2 up. It's looking very good. We've got 3 away goals. What else can happen in this game? 49 minutes. Goal kick from Westerveld. Can we get another one? Yaya Toure to Van Persie. Had a bit of a quiet season, Van Persie. Long ball over the top. Messi's there. Should have made it 4. Messi's more the assist person than the goal scoring person. But it does look positive that we are on the attack. 63 minutes, throw in. Yakubu, the hat-trick hero, to Van Persie. Back to Yakubu, tries to cross. But Yaya Toure, edge of the area to De Groot. Finds Van Persie, cross it for Messi. It's 4-2 to Portsmouth. Messi getting in on the goal-scoring act. And we are absolutely dominating this game. I don't know what happened with those first 2 goals, as it looked like we were absolutely getting thrashed by Sociedad. But we have bounced back with a vengeance. And Messi with a banana kick to get it in the goal. It's 4-2 to Portsmouth. We are convinced, we are confident, we are motivated. I'm going to make some subs on the 70th minute mark. So Lam is having an excellent game, 8.2. Del Horno certainly made up for his mistake. So who can we bring off? Who's looking a bit tired? Who do we want to save? So Yaya Toure's on a book-in, so we'll bring Pedersen on for him. Anybody else out there we want to maybe switch over? Not really. I'm concerned that both of our centre-backs are on a yellow card. So I think we'll bring off Stefanovic and we'll bring on Michael Dawson for him, just so we don't have both of our centre-backs on a book-in. 4-2 up. Coming up to full time, we did all the damage in the first half. Well, I say we did all the damage. I say we as in us and Real Sociedad did all the damage. We got 5 goals in the first half. Messi got 1 in the second. But we have really turned this performance around. We've got 4 away goals to take back to Fratton Park. And as long as we don't lose something like 3-0, well, even if we lost, if we lost 3-0, then they'd go through 5-4. But we have got 4 away goals. I'm very happy with the way the boys played after conceding those 2 early goals. We take our chances. Cagey press conference from the Real Sociedad boss. I'm going to praise Yakubu for scoring 3 goals in this game. So we're going to come back for the second leg, 4-2 up, and we go to Fratton Park to seal a place in the round of 16. Second leg at Fratton Park, and I'm going with the exact same 11 that got us that 4-2 result away from home. So it's check and goal. Del Horno, Wan, Stefanovic and Lam. Toure, Fay and De Groot in the middle. Van Persie, Yakubu and Messi up front. So Nolan is fit enough to make the bench, as is Matty Taylor. So we do have options if we want to bring people on. But so long as we don't throw it away, we should be in the round of 16 draw for the UEFA Cup. So we're going to give an assertive pick up where you left up last time out. We'll praise the attackers to get us some more goals. And fingers crossed we can see ourselves through. Even if they win 2-0, we will go through on away goals. So it's got to be a freak result if we're going to go out of the UEFA Cup at this stage. But let's see ourselves through. It's the second leg, 4-2 up at Fratton Park. Amdi Fay, 14 minutes in. Lam crosses in the box. Who's going to pick that up? De Groot tries to win it, but Larrea's on the counter-attack for Real Sociedad. But we do cut it out. But it does make its way back. A bit scrappy in the midfield. Both teams losing the ball quite cheaply. But Bressanio on the ball. De Groot wins it back. Amdi Fay to Yaya Toure. We're going to go to the left-hand side to Del Horno. Set 2 goals up in the first leg. Did make a mistake, but he did make up for it. And Del Horno again on the left. Crosses it for Messi. Bit of a poor ball. Tries to recycle it to Lam. Lam crosses it. Cleared away. It's a fairly long highlight. Del Horno again whips it in for Messi with a header. It's over the bar. Lionel Messi won't score many headed goals. But still only 0-0. As we go into a goal kick. I might not even cut that. We're just going to go straight into it. But Del Horno to Van Persie on the left-hand side, comes inside, tries to find Yakubu, but blocked. Yaya Toure to Messi. It's 1-0 on the night. Lionel Messi with the goal. Oh, the ref's going to have a look at it, though. It's going to the TV. It is going to VAR. Potential offside? potential offside here. I'm just keeping an eye on the radar. That's the only thing I can see it being offside, maybe. But we'll have a look now when they draw the lines. I think it's going to count. Let's have a look. He's well onside. Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe not. But they have given it. They've given the goal. It's a good job I'm not a referee, because I'd have been like, yeah, he's well onside, but I don't know. But we are 1-0 up. It's 5-2 on aggregate. So Real Sociedad have got to score 4 goals if they want to try and win this tie. I don't think it's going to happen, personally, but I have seen stranger things on this channel. Yaya Toure with the header. Sandar Westerveld with the save. 22 minutes, Luis Alberto. Still only 1-0, but as I mentioned, we are 5-2 up overall in this tie. And Real Sociedad are going to pull something out the hat if they're going to try and get back in this game. Bernardi to Mezagui. I'm butchering all these names, but that's to be expected at this point. De Pedro comes inside, finds Larrea. Sociedad keeping the ball pretty well here. Portsmouth not really pressing, but they pass it along well. Larrea with a shot. Yeah, I kind of expect that to be a goal. But the ref's going to have a look at this one as well. Is he going to give it a goal? I don't think he is. Let's have a look. He's offside. Not going to count. So after all that build-up, it's disallowed. On the half-an-hour mark, Amdi Faye finds Philippe Lahm. Settled in the team pretty well for his first episode on camera. Lovely ball to Del Horno. What a ball. And Messi hits the post. What a ball by Philippe Lahm and Del Horno. Those two fullbacks. Del Horno's only in the team because Matty Taylor is injured. And if we do end up selling Matty Taylor, I think Del Horno will be a pretty good, solid backup if we need him to slot in the team. But it's all Portsmouth at the moment. Still 1-0. But it is 5-2 on aggregate. But Messi finds Philippe Lahm with a cross. De Groot's going to pick it up. Lahm's going to have a second chance at it. Crosses it to Van Persie. Amdi Faye. Yaya Toure finds Van Persie. It's in the goal. It's 2-0 to Portsmouth. 6-2 overall. Again, they've got to score, 5 goals? And then, if they score 5 goals, they'll go to extra time. Because that's how many away goals we got. So Real Sociedad have got to do what we did out there and score 5 goals. Yeah, or 4 goals, I'm not sure. We're 6-2 up. Coming up to half time. Yeah, we're doing alright, and we've got all the shots, all the possession. They haven't had a shot on target. They've only had 1 shot overall. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to say I'm very happy the way things are. Keep it up. I don't think we're going to chuck this away at this point. But in Football Manager, you never know. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring Yakubu off. We'll bring Bozhinov on for him. So I want to give Bozhinov some first-team football. So we'll start the second half. 1 substitute made. We should be fine for the round of 16 draw. 67 minutes, corner for Real Sociedad. Oh, it's a header off the post. That's the closest they've come, barring their disallowed goal, to getting themselves on the score sheet in this game. But De Pedro with another corner from the other side. But Petr Cech holds on to the ball. Is that the end of the highlight? No, we've got more. Philippe Lahm on the ball. What's he going to do here? Lionel Messi. Lovely crossfield ball to Del Horno. Lovely long balls being pinged about here. Sociedad clear it away. It's a fairly long highlight here. I'm still trying to see where this is going. But Amdi Faye to Yaya Toure. It's gone from one end of the field to the other. Amdi Faye out to De Groot. To Philippe Lahm. To Lionel Messi. To Philippe Lahm. Oh, I'd loved it if Philippe Lahm had got a goal there. On his debut, well, it's not his debut, but his debut on camera. But Van Persie whips it in. It's all Portsmouth. Where's the highlight going to end? Messi. It's cleared away, and that finally is the end of the highlight. We'll make some subs. Well, we'll make some subs after this highlight. But Bozhinov. Del Horno to Van Persie. Lovely ball to Yaya Toure. Over the bar. We'll make some subs. They are overwhelmed. I told them to concentrate because they're all getting complacent. But who do I want to bring off? Yaya Toure. Looking a bit tired. Morten Gamps Pedersen in for you. Anybody else off the bench I want to bring on? Dimitrov, I think I'll bring on for Van Persie. Yeah, we'll bring Dimitrov on for Van Persie. So all 3 subs made, 15 minutes to go, 6-2 on aggregate. Corner, 86 minutes from Morten Gamps Pedersen. Bozjan over the header, off the post. And we could have scored about 4 more goals in this game, but we did the damage after the comeback in the first leg. We've scored 2 goals in this leg. We're safely set up for a round of 16 draw. We've done pretty well in the UEFA Cup this season, because we scraped in by the skin of our teeth. But, we got there. And we'll see the game out together for the full-time whistle. I think the board expected us to get to the round of 16 of the UEFA Cup. So we have achieved our goals there. But I think it's just going to be how far can we go in the UEFA Cup. I don't think we're going to win it. I think we will go up against a good team at some point. But we'll enjoy the European adventure as we can until one of the big boys sniffs us out of the actual cup competition. So we can say, well done, that was a good win for us. 2-0 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate, and we've done pretty well for ourselves here. First leg triumph helps Portsmouth past Real Sociedad. We've been given £500,000. We're through to the next round, and Van Persie on the score sheet. I'll praise him as well. So look at the competition. So there's the quick view of the teams that are still left in the UEFA Cup. And I think what we'll do is we will come back for the UEFA Cup round of 16 draw in this episode, so we know who we're going to be facing in the next round. So I'll see you in a second for the round of 16 draw. Here we are, the round of 16 draw for the UEFA Cup. And these are going to be the teams that are left. And I have to sit back a bit because my mic's in the way. So we've got Ajax, Aston Villa, Bastia, Celtic, Club Brugge, Deportivo La Coruña, Galatasaray, Lazio, Liverpool, Olympiacos, PSG, Parma, Portsmouth, PSV, Real Betis, and Udinese. So they are the teams left in this knockout draw. We'll set it to automatic, and we'll see who we get. To be honest, I'm not fussed who we get either way, because if we get knocked out in the round of 16, we get knocked out in the round of 16. That's just the way it is. So we'll see what teams we got. Club Brugge, wouldn't mind them, but they get Aston Villa. Real Betis, another Spanish team. They get PSG. Lazio might be a bit tricky. They get Celtic. Udinese, and a trip to Italy. They get Ajax. Bastia from France. They get Parma. And we are the last team out of the hat. And we go to Holland to play PSV out in the Netherlands. So that is the team we will be facing in the next knockout round. So a few Premier League games have to be rearranged for that. So I think what we will do is we'll come back for the second leg of that game. We'll come back for the second leg and West Ham away from home. So the only games you're going to miss out on are a few Premier League games. So Ipswich and Leeds in the Premier League. Newcastle away in the FA Cup. That's going to be a bit tricky if I'm honest. But if we do get through, we will reach the quarterfinals. We'll have Man City at home, the first leg, which we will, I'm not sure if that's home or away, but we'll have Bolton as well. So a few tricky games in there. I'd say the hardest game is going to be the Newcastle game. The Leeds game is going to be quite hard there as well. Well, man, those 3 in a row, Leeds, Newcastle, Man City, they're going to be very tough games, I think. But we'll come back for the second knockout round and the West Ham game. So looking at that, my friends, we have reached the round of 16 of the UEFA Cup. But look at the league, we're in 5th place, 2 points off Champions League. So we will come back for the second leg against PSV and the Premier League game against West Ham. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time for a second knockout round against PSV and West Ham in the Premier League. Thank you very much for watching.